How you doing, everyone? It's me, Amin, again, and today is day number 64 of my MPCA journey. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, let's take a quick look at my account, see how things are progressing. Things are actually progressing quite nicely, but first of all, let's take a quick look here at what's been going on with MPCA. So I just want to highlight this thing here, the Alexa rank is coming down nicely. Once the Alexa rank gets under 10 or 9,000, it slows down. I mean, it's much harder to kind of get it down below that point, but it's coming down nicely. It's at the moment it's at 6,524. So pretty good stuff. I mean, for a ref share especially, that's really good. It's older brother MPA, I think, is at like 2,500 or something like that, but that's been around for 2 years this March the 31st. So for this to be at 6,500 after, you know, like 5 months is pretty impressive. All right, so let's take a quick look at my account down here. Okay, I've already purchased my ad packs for today. I purchased the 0.05 BTC ad packs. So yeah, you can see I've got here 17.9 BTC in earnings so far. It's pretty good. That's around $20,000 in dollar terms. All right, so 17.9 BTC in just over 2 months. Pretty good. Okay, I don't have much in my earnings or commissions because I've just bought ad packs with that. I've got here 95 referrals, which is pretty good stuff. I don't know how much I was on the last video. We'll probably check in a minute anyway. But yeah, that's, you know, I'm happy with that. Slowly creeping towards the 100 mark, which just goes to show, guys, you know, you don't have to be in it right from the beginning to be able to grow your account. You know, most of the people that got a lot of referrals or whatever, it's because they started promoting this program when it was brand new. No one else had heard of it, or it was in pre-launch or pre-launch phase, and the marketers, you know, that get hold of it. And you know, when you promote a program when in pre-launch or pre-launch, like when basically it's the first time anyone's ever heard of it, that's when you can get like hundreds and hundreds of referrals in if you have the right strategy. But, you know, I kind of joined like in January, which was like 3 months after the pre-launch, right? And a lot of marketers, they wouldn't even attempt to kind of pick up a program, you know, at that phase, because, you know, a lot of people think that it's harder to market it. And to be honest with you, it is harder to market it once it's, you know, once the company's matured a bit. However, that doesn't mean it's impossible. If you look at what I'm doing, you know, there's plenty of scope. And this is all free traffic. Okay. If you use paid traffic strategies, then it will be a lot better. All right. It would be a lot better than this. But, you know, you could probably get more referrals if you're going to use paid traffic, but I'm just using completely free traffic. YouTube, Facebook, that's it. And people are, you know, they're looking at my content, and some people are joining me, some people are joining other people. So these 95 people that have joined me, really and truly, maybe 1,000 people have seen my content and joined the company. But out of the 1,000 people, maybe like 95 people have actually chosen to join me. But, you know, I've been in this game for a little while, so I know out of these 95 people that have joined me, there's probably like another 900 people that have seen my content, have liked the company, and have just gone and joined someone else or whatever, or, you know, unfortunately that's the case, but it does happen, you know. But the issue is that when they do that and then they, you know, come back to me for help, right? Because you see my content and then go and join someone else, but then come back to me for help. You know, these things happen. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, it's you know, all you need to do is just put out content out there. You need to just be consistent, help people. The more you help people, the more people will be, you know, gravitated towards you. And yeah, that's basically what you need to do. But anyway, like, for those of you who, you know, you want to kind of recruit into this, you want to kind of, you know, you want to start doing YouTube videos. Maybe you want to start recruiting people on Facebook or whatever it is. then just, and if you want me to mentor you, then let me know. If you jump on board this program or whatever, and now is a very good time, by the way. I'm going to show you in a second what I mean by that. Now is actually a really good time to jump on board with this. So I'm going to show you in a second. Anyway, so let me have a look at the ad packs here. I've got 408 ad packs, and as you can remember, when my ad packs, just before my ad packs expired, I was on 437 ad packs. All right. So the ad packs that expired, the 5 Bitcoin that expired, was 100 ad packs. Okay. And let's just have a look at when that was. That was here. This video here where it says phase 2 has begun. It was on that video here. Let me just put this ad block on. Unpause ad block. Okay, and then play this video. Otherwise, it's going to play an advert. Sorry about yesterday, by the way, guys. I think. All right, let me just find where it was. Here. Okay, so. All right, let me just pause it here quickly. All right, so this was on March the 1st, okay, and now it's March the 7th, okay. So it's been, including today, it's been, it's been a week, okay. By tomorrow, it would have been like 1 full week completed, okay. But yeah, so on March the 1st, this was my situation. I had 84 referrals, okay, and more importantly, you can see down here. Let me just full screen this 1 second. Okay, so you can see down here where it says active ad packs, it's on 337 active ad packs. Okay, that was after my initial ad packs, my 5 Bitcoin worth of ad packs expired. Okay, so I lost 5 Bitcoin and it went down to 337 packs. But you can see here I've got 1 Bitcoin and 0.079 in commissions in like available to spend there. So what I did that day, let me just come out of there. I spent that money and I repurchased ad packs. So if we scroll across the video a bit further on, and we'll come down to here. Okay, so after spending that money, I went from 337 to 359 ad packs. So I had bought just over 20 ad packs with that 1.08 Bitcoin. Okay, so that's where I was on March the 1st. Okay, and the last video I did, I'm just showing you this, guys, because I want you to kind of understand the process and how long it takes to recover once your initial ad packs have expired. All right. So, okay. So the next video I did was on March the 4th. So let me just find out exactly where I was then. All right, here we go. So on March the 4th, after repurchasing my ad packs from my earnings and commission, you can see here I don't really have any money there, or I don't have enough money to buy an ad pack there, so I had already purchased my ad packs. So on March the 4th, which is 3 days ago, I was on 382 ad packs. Okay, and bear in mind these ad packs are around $60 each because they're 0.05 BTC ad packs, which in today's value they're around $60 per ad pack. Okay, so I jumped from 357 ad packs in the last video to 382. All right, so just under 30 ad packs I'd bought, okay, in those 4 days. All right, so and then today, okay, today I'm on 408. So maybe another 26 ad packs. Okay, all right, so so I hope that makes sense. So I've got another 31 ad packs I need to buy to basically have phase 2 complete. All right, so this will probably be my last video before like the actual completion phase. The next video I do on this will probably be just to show you that phase 2 has completed, and that's probably going to be in about 3 days time. So if we're on the 7th now, then 8th, 9th, 10th, so on Friday the 10th of March, it will probably be complete. And if that is the case, then that's going to be under a week and a half. So that would have taken me under 1.5 weeks to recover from like my initial loss, from my initial ad packs that were expired. So that, sorry, I just clicked my fingers. That should give you guys an idea, guys. All right, so I'll probably be on around 18.5 Bitcoin in total ad pack earnings when that happens. All right, so I did mention that now is a good time to get into MPCA, and I know a lot of people have been sitting on the fence with this, so I'm going to show you what I mean by this. In fact, let me close out of my browser there. All right, still loading. Okay, so as you can see here, the Bitcoin price has dropped since yesterday about 3.33%. It's actually just risen a bit now, but it's probably dropped around 5%. If you see this graph here, it dropped around 5% and it's come back up. It's come back up now. So all in all, for the last 24 hours, it's dropped about 3.33% right now. It might drop more, it might go up more. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because I know for a fact a lot of people have been waiting for the Bitcoin price to drop before they get into MPCA, or before they buy Bitcoin for whatever program they want to get involved with. But I know for MPCA, I know like from my team and from other people that I've spoken to, a lot of people have been waiting for the Bitcoin price to drop before they buy. All right, so let me just kind of click on here, and I want to show you the actual price graph and show you why it's a good time to buy now. Okay, so the Bitcoin price has dropped slightly. It hasn't dropped a huge amount. It was around $1,280 or $1,290, just under $1,300, but it's come down to $1,237 now. Now, here's the problem. A lot of people that have been waiting for Bitcoin price to drop before to get started in MPCA, now that it has dropped, a lot of these people, they're gonna think to themselves, shall I wait more for it to drop even more, and the problem with that is that never ends. That never ends, guys. All right, for you to think, now the Bitcoin price has dropped, maybe it's going to drop more. Maybe it might drop another $10. Maybe another drop another $30. Maybe it might drop another $100. You don't know. But the problem with that is that never ends. That never ends. And from experience, I can tell you that Bitcoin price is going up more than it's going down. Okay, and what usually happens is it drops a little and goes up a lot. Drops a little, goes up a lot. Okay, so that's the general trend with Bitcoin. So if we have a look at the graph here, this is the 1 day graph. Okay, you can see, okay, it's dropped. Okay, it's dropped here. Okay, but you can see it's starting to come back up again. It's starting to come back up again. Okay, if we look at the 1 week graph, okay, you can see how it's gone up here, and it's just had a sharp drop. This is like it happens with Bitcoin, and then it can come back up. So the point I'm trying to make, look, if you look at the 1 month graph here, look how much has gone up in a month compared to how much it's dropped. So this little drop here is actually an opportunity to buy, because you can see, look here, it's dropped. It's had a little sharp drop here, but then it's gone up a lot. Okay, it's had a sharp drop. It's had a little another sharp drop here, and it's gone up a lot. Look at here, guys. A month ago, it had a very sharp drop here. Okay, but then look what happened. It had a steady period of growth. Okay, for about half a month. Okay, sharp drop and then a steady period of growth, and then that's basically what happens, guys. Okay, so if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, if you've been waiting for the price to drop, to get into Bitcoin, then this is basically the opportunity, guys. I'm not saying that the price isn't going to drop more. It could drop more, but by the same token, it could rise a whole lot more, and then you'll have missed your opportunity. So my advice to you would be to kind of get into Bitcoin right now, like buy Bitcoin right now, and and get started in MPCA, because MPCA, what that would do is it will multiply your Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of people, they want to get into Bitcoin just to kind of buy Bitcoin and hang on to it, but you might make $1,000 here, you might make a few $1,000s over the space of 2-3 years, but really and truly, let me ask you something. If you buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin and you hold on to it for like 2 years, and you make like $20,000 on it, that's a lot of money to make. $20,000. Don't get me wrong, but that's not gonna make you financially free. That's not gonna take you to that next level, right? That's only like $7,500 profit per year, if you think about it, right? So I mean, it's still a huge profit, but the point I'm trying to make is that what if you were to get paid like a Bitcoin a day? What if you were to get paid half a Bitcoin a day? In 7 days, that's 3.5 Bitcoin. All right. In 2 weeks, that's like 7 Bitcoin, right? So you would have made the amount of profit you would have made in 2 years. You would have made that in 2 weeks if you have the correct formula, if you have the correct strategy. All right. Now, I'm not saying that, that's going to be possible for everyone. I don't know who you are. I don't know whereabouts in the world you are. If you're in the UK, if you're in America, if you're in Europe, then that's perfectly possible. It's perfectly possible because money is worth more here, right? So you can buy more Bitcoin. You can get started with more Bitcoin, right? If you're in Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, wherever, like in Asia or South America, then maybe getting started with 1 Bitcoin and aiming for like 0.2 Bitcoin per day withdrawal might be a good strategy for you. But whatever it is, whatever your strategy is, or wherever you are in the world, now is a good time to kind of buy Bitcoin and get started in it. So if you haven't already, if you're not already a member, if you haven't already got started, then my link is in the description. Click the link below to get started, and after you click the link to join, then contact me on Facebook. My Facebook link is in the description there. My email is in the description as well. So as soon as you get registered, just contact me on Facebook, send me a message and say, hi, I've registered through your link, give me some guidance to get started. I'll send you a getting started video, and I'll try and kind of work out a strategy specifically for you. Okay, because not everyone is the same. Everyone, there's a difference between if someone's going to come in and put 10 Bitcoin in and someone's going to come in and put 0.5 Bitcoin in. There's a big difference between that. So we need to kind of work out what your level is and what your strategy is, and we need to kind of work out what you want from this. Do you want to get paid $500 a day? Do you want to get paid $2,000 a day? Do you want to get paid $100 a day? What is your kind of target? What's your ambition? So that's kind of what I'd kind of want to work out with you. If you did get started and you did kind of want to join me, and you wanted my guidance or anything like that, that's the kind of approach. Basically a bit of a consultative approach. I would kind of consult with you, what your targets are, what your goals is, and then I'd kind of try and work out a kind of game plan for you specifically, to try and achieve that within kind of 6 months or something like that. So hope that makes sense. So guys, if you haven't already get started, click the link below to get started. Message me on Facebook. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, guys, adios. Take care.